Okay, I'm going to continue. I'm having trouble with the internet. I believe I'm in your pink preview party. If you are seeing me and we are in a different group, please tell me. Okay. Okay, so I've got Auburn lip liner on. My computer is froze. It's froze. And I'm using my phone. So I guess I needed to have my iPad also. But my understanding is that I'm in your pink preview party. And we are live for hashtag Get Ready With Me. My name is Georgia Atwell. I am a sales director with Mary Kay Cosmetics. And I'm sharing with you all about the new summer products I had already gone through and shared with you that on page 7 is a sample of the new fragrance. We talked about the bergamot top notes and different things that make up this fragrance. And it smells lovely, and your sample is right inside your lookbook. Okay, so like I said, I use my phone to see the comments, and now I'm having to use my phone to record. So that's okay. We'll make it work. Okay, can you see that color okay? Okay. This is blush. These are lip oils, and I read to you all about the lip oils, but let me show you the difference in the color. I'm going to bring it up to the camera just a little bit more. You know what I'll do? I'll do this. Okay. To me, it's a real nude color. It's kind of a sheer. That's why I like. Okay, so here is the berry. Let me show you that. Here is the berry. And what I have on is called blush. Its name is blush. So there it is. Okay, the bottom one is blush. The top one is berry. They're quite similar, girls. However, the berry is darker, deeper. Deeper is probably the correct word. Okay. I don't like doing it on the phone necessarily because I'm looking down at you. Whereas in my computer screen, I can look straight across from you. But that's what we've got this morning. And so we're going to go with the flow, right? Pivot is what we do. Okay, so that's the lip oil. I'm going to do some bronzer. I've got my compact. So here is the bronzer, okay? One is a lighter color than the other, okay? There's two shades. There's a medium glow and a dark glow. Let me read the exact terms, because I know, Katie, you were asking about the previous bronzers. When the company brings back a product like they did these bronzers, they can't use the same name. It has to be under a different, it might be the same color, but it has to be under a different name. Okay, so now they are called medium glow and deep glow. Okay. So, medium glow, deep glow. Medium glow, deep glow. This one's the darker one. I believe I'm gonna do a medium glow. I have some on already. You guys, in order to keep this to a minimal and not, add more time, I have to do certain things before I jump on. So, before I jumped on, I did wash my face with the Repair Skincare System. This is for the advanced signs of aging, about the age of 45 to 50, right in there. We need to graduate to a more, this is a more prestige line for the advanced. There you go. For the advanced signs of aging. So this one is stronger, if you will, in layman's terms. I blinged out this little display. Yes, I'm going to have these displays available to my customers. If you like this display, comment in the chat, display. And then your consultant will follow up with you, whether it's me or it's one of the other, or it's one of the other consultants. Let me lower this. I have a standing desk and I just hit one of my buttons. Okay, so medium glow bronzer. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of the deep glow, which is darker, and I'm probably right in between. So yeah, just a little bit more color. What are your thoughts? Okay, I'm gonna be working in the house and outside today, when I'm done here. I got a fresh pot of chili beans, homemade chili beans on, and I'm gonna be working today. So, you know, I'm not gonna put on a whole lot, but I will do an eyeshadow trick with you because I would like, and I should have brought a Kleenex so that I could, you know what I'll do going forward, right here, my last Kleenex in the box. I'll refill that Kleenex box. So how are you guys? What are you doing this weekend? It's a holiday weekend. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me read to you a little bit about Memorial Day, and then we'll go on to the eyeshadow, and then we'll be done. Okay, so Memorial Day, originally called Decoration Day, has roots in the aftermath of the American Civil War. It emerged as a way of communities to honor and remember the soldiers who died during the conflict, often decorating their graves with flowers. While various communities had their own local observances, the holiday was officially formalized in 1868 by John A. Logan, Commander-in-Chief of the Grand Army of the Republic, an organization of Union veterans. That's just a little bit about Memorial Day. And of course we have Veterans Day, which is totally different, in November, on November 11th to be exact, because it's the day after our wedding anniversary. We got married right on around Veterans Day. Okay, let me show you a couple things. I am going to do, I've got my brushes, my trusty brushes here, and my little brush holder. It's just the cutest little gift. Okay, so these cream eyeshadows, you guys, let's just talk about this. Cream eyeshadows are $16, and you can see, let me turn it around. Okay. One is a matte and one is a shimmer. So this one's shimmer and this one's matte. They're both like an eggshell color, okay? You know what? I can't see I don't believe I can see your comments because I'm using my phone instead of the computer. And it still says a live stream is starting, like it's not started. So I'm glad I jumped on my phone. Sometimes it might be a little work to find it, but I'm glad that I did that so that we could go forward. Okay, these are mine. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do matte on one side and then I'll put the shimmer on the other. How does that sound? I am going to blend it. I do have my cream shadow brush, which will blend, or you could use your fingers. Of course, this is also used for concealer and under eye corrector. If you have dark circles or any, blemishes, scarring that you want to conceal, I would highly recommend a concealer. Okay, this one is shimmer. Let me get up close to the camera. This one is shimmer. Okay, so I'm not going anywhere but the yard and the house and cleaning and I got an event that I've got to prepare. I'm gonna get the display ready to go. Okay, and I'm used to doing it on my fingers. I'll turn the flat cream brush around. Because I'm in a hurry on the camera, I usually use my fingers. Now, when you can take your time and you're in your bathroom vanity, then take your time. Okay, I'm gonna take, this is a In the Woods, I believe. This is a matte eyeshadow. I'm just gonna put some right here and right here. Again, my right eye has a matte highlighter and the left eye has a shimmer. Okay, so I'm gonna take and blend it. Can you see that? It's just gonna kind of color this area. Threw me for a loop when I don't have my, you know, bigger screen to do it. So maybe in the future what I'm gonna have to do is have my iPad. So my computer, my phone, and my iPad, so that if it doesn't work on the computer, I can use my phone and then watch comments with the iPad. Okay, so both of these are cream eyeshadows. That's the biggest thing I want to share with you. Now, what I'm gonna do, because I brought my little brushes, I'm gonna take a powder eyeshadow. Where's my eyeshadows? I'm gonna take Cinnabar and go over it to set it, not only set it, let me get my compact. Not only set it, but here's the trick that I was trying to share with you. When you do a cream eyeshadow and you set it with a powder, there's more stay-on power, right? There is much more stay-on power. My tongue is tied this morning. So I'm getting a little bit of the Cinnabar. I'm packing it on. So you just kind of tap it. You don't brush it or scrape it. You just kind of tap it. And I've got my compact right here that you could see. It's not all beautiful. It's been used in my bathroom, but I'm using the mirror. So can you see that outer wedge that I'm doing? And when you use a powder like this, it simply sets, I'm gonna put a little bit underneath my eyes, just a little. It kind of sets that liquid shadow. I have oily eyelids, so I can't just walk away with just cream eyeshadow. I set it with the powder. And again, I tap, 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 like that, and not scrape. Because you'll get more, really just what you want to do, if you can watch me, is tap, 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 tap. Can you see how I've placed, it's not blended. And then you blend it. So just get it on there, let it warm to the skin. And then you can, yeah. Okay, can you see that? Okay. I so want to check your guys' comments. Somebody say something so I can see if I can see it. Somebody, I see Candace watching, Eva watching. I believe Randy is watching. Get a drink of hydration. I'm drinking electrolytes. Okay, can you guys? I want to make sure that you guys can see this. Okay. Somebody say something in the chat, and it will give me an opportunity to know that you guys can see what's going on and whatnot. I've got my cosmetic bag here. Hey, let's talk real quick while I'm looking through for my eyeliner maybe, or to touch up with mascara. But let's go through and talk. It's a holiday weekend. We're going to be traveling on Monday. So I won't jump on at the scheduled 8 o'clock time, but I will. Monday I won't go on at all. But throughout the week, I will pop on, do a little pop-up. I know Saturday, we are doing an event for consultants in Visalia. It's a halotherapy truck. Oh my gosh, you guys you gotta look it up because it's really pretty cool. We're gonna have hors d'oeuvres, and we're gonna Consultants can wear their bathing suit or like a workout outfit. Like I have my Mary Kay sweats on and a little tank top. I'm probably going to have sandals, so that you can be comfortable clothes, right? And it's going to be lots of fun. We're going to try the eye patches. We're going to, you get to go home with a swag bag. Wait till you see the swag bag. It's so cool. It's in Visalia at Vicky's house, and it's for consultants. So if there are consultants listening to the sound of my voice, and you are in that local area, message me and I will fill you in. Okay, I'm going to take my mechanical eyeliner. I typically will do the gel, or I use this one as well. But a lot of times I'll use the eyeshadow as eyeliner. You know that our eyeshadow can be used wet, right? It really can. I'm going to find out what's a lot of wind over here. And this time of the year, there's monsoons. Monsoon season starts next month. But I feel like it's coming early. Look it up. Look what monsoon means. Lots of wind. And like it could be like a downpour of rain, like in the middle of the day. I love watching it. I love that stormy weather, but I don't like driving in it, right? And I'm just going to take my eyeshadow brush and blend, because that's what's right here in front of me. And sometimes, especially for somebody with oily eyelids, that has potential to smear. Your liner can smear. So setting it, in fact I will, setting it with eyeshadow helps. It definitely helps. And I will wash my brushes afterwards, because I've kind of mixed, you know, some colors here. So all I'm doing is tapping over the liner with an eyeshadow. Okay? Okay, can you guys see that okay? Somebody say something in the chat so that we can tell whether or not you guys can see and hear and all kinds of stuff. Just knowing that the weather has played a part today in this crazy broadcast. There, my makeup is done. I'm going to be, like I said, working around the house, so I'm not going to worry a lot about my makeup, but I've got makeup on. If I need to go to the grocery store or whatnot, Randy would probably be happy to know that I'm dressed, ready to go, and he won't have to go. Okay, so let me share with you our May perks. Every month we have a special, you guys, and it's posted in this group. But when you spend $50, then you get any one of these products at 50% off for each $50 increment, right? Okay, so facial peel, there is a hyaluronic booster, there's the micellar water plus oil-free eye makeup remover. That is at 50% off with the purchase of $50 or more. Thank you guys for commenting. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Foundation primer, your finishing spray. Speaking of which, your finishing spray. I've got some right here, and I'll use it in just a second. You use it at the end to set your makeup. I use it because I have oily skin. At least for now, I still have oily skin. But I set my foundation with it. And the screen, I'm looking in the computer screen. Sorry, guys. But I have oily skin, so after my foundation, I'll use it to set the makeup, and then you can use it at the end as well. It depends on your skin type, really. Okay, and those are $20, and you definitely got to have some finishing spray. when you want to set it and forget it and go to work, go to school, go to church, wherever you're going, right here, your Mary Kay finishing spray is your best friend. And for 20 bucks, that's pretty good. Okay, there's a lip color, hydrating lipstick, as well as lip gloss, color of your choice. There is a makeover look. You can see the makeover look right there. So it's the compact with 3 eyeshadows and a blush. And you saw the one that I have. Again, it's utilized, but there you go. I've got 9 eyeshadows and 1 blush. So I was doing kind of a fun brown blush, gold copper. You could fill it with whatever you want, okay? And then the New Heights mascara. You saw me putting that on earlier. And I love, love, love. I mean, 50% off, that's pretty good for increments of $50 in your purchase in the month of May. For this weekend, you can take advantage of that. And who knows, maybe your consultant will have something going on Monday for Memorial Day. So you saw the lookbook. You saw there's a sample on page 7. If you did not receive a lookbook in the mail or a lookbook by email, drop a message in the comments. I need a lookbook, something to that effect, and your consultant, listening to the sound of my voice, will make sure that you get a lookbook, okay? If you want to be on the physical mailing because you're genuinely interested in knowing the latest trends in skincare and makeup seasonally, which would be spring, summer, fall, and winter, then let your consultant know that you would like to get a physical lookbook. But I want to ask you as we close here. Okay, let me ask you, if you could create a life you love with flexibility, income, and purpose, flexibility, income, and purpose, is that something that you would be interested in? Do you love the products? Do you want more income? Do you crave community? Do you need flexibility? If you do, let's talk. And if not you, maybe someone that you know. You guys, with so much going on in this world, and prices the way they are, I mean, it just is what it is, right? Having an opportunity to generate some extra income, to have community with other like-minded women, and enjoy the products that you know and love from your head to your toe, right? And let's be real, having some extra income. If that is you or someone you know, please talk to your consultant about it. Just getting some information does not obligate you at all. In fact, we do 3 things. When I come on live here, the purpose is 3 things. To not only for all of us to grow together and know more about skincare and makeup, but we like to say purchase, party, and partner. Purchase, party, and partner. Purchases, maybe you saw something that I held up today or that I used. And of course, I blinged out this oil-free eye makeup remover. I'm sure your consultant can do that as well. But if you saw something that I want to have that in my bathroom, I could use that. My skin needs that. That would help me in this area. Then comment $, and your consultant will follow up with you and help you in your decision-making process to help you select the products that you're wanting to try that will work for you. That's purchase. Party means if you have 2 or 3 friends, your mom, your sister, your aunt, your cousins, your neighbor, your best friend, your coworker, and you have a couple of girlfriends that you'd like to get together, we could do it in person, or we could do it virtually, just like this, but privately, right? We could do it by way of FaceTime. We could do it in Messenger. Androids and Apple iPhones can talk to one another, even by video. There's various apps. One is called Duo, and I have it. But we can get together for a short period of time, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, depending on what kind of time you guys have and what it is you're wanting to learn. So it can be customized to you, of course. And then we have the Skin Analyzer app. My customers, listening to the sound of my voice, I've got a promotion going on around Skin Analyzer right now. Message me and I'll share all about it. But everyone can benefit from the Skin Analyzer app. There is one for Apple and there is one for Android. So everybody's covered, right? And your information is not sold to other companies or anything like that. It's a private app that Mary Kay opened up for free when COVID came out. Oh, probably about April or May of 2020, and made it free for us to be able to help our customers with it. It'll measure skin texture. It'll measure wrinkles. It'll measure moisture level. And then when it creates a custom analysis for your skin, it gives you an opportunity to share it with your consultant. You could share it by email, you could share it by texting, whichever you prefer. And then your consultant can go through the results with you. And here is, you can't see whose results this is, but this is what it looks like. And she's going to go through and share with you what has been recommended. It doesn't mean that you need all the products. She'll go through and explain what each product does and really focus on the special solutions, because those are derma cosmetics. That's when cosmetics meets dermatology, right at the corner of cosmetics and dermatology, and there's a marriage between those products, and we have several derma cosmetic products. Retinol, you guys, ferulic plus niacinamides, alpha hydroxy plus ceramides, not niacinamides, but ceramides, and so forth and so on. There's a lot more that we can do, and having a one-on-one helps us to be able to accomplish that, where you walk away feeling very confident about your skin, knowing that you're doing what you can to combat the natural process of aging, right? You don't have to, long story short, you can grow old gracefully, right? Okay, I've shared with you about purchasing, about partying, and about passing it on. Passing it on means you're willing to do a 15 to 20 minute over the phone sharing appointment where we get to know you. We ask you, are you married, have children, work inside or outside of your home, or both, like most of us, right? And then I'll ask if we had only 5 minutes to share anything and everything I knew about Mary Kay, where would your questions lie? What's the biggest thing you want to know about Mary Kay? And that's kind of the synopsis of what we'll go over. It's a 15 to 20 minute appointment, depending on your questions and whatnot. But really, that appointment, you guys, lets your consultant know whether or not it's something that you're interested in or intrigued by and you'd like a little more information. And if so, then we can schedule another appointment. A video would be shared with you. The videos are anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes long. But knowing whether or not, what level of interest you have in Mary Kay Cosmetics as a business, then that'll determine what we do on the next appointment. But I would be happy to answer any questions that you might have. And you might know somebody that's out of school and looking for a summertime job. You might know somebody that's getting ready to retire and might want to supplement her retirement income and really maybe just doesn't want to call it quits yet and still has a lot of entrepreneurial energy and passion within her, right? Maybe you know a young couple who could benefit from making an extra $200, $300, $400 a month. Maybe you know somebody who is good at makeup and could bring her skill level, her tool belt, her knowledge to the table. and share with other people as well as other consultants. And maybe, just maybe, you know somebody who knows nothing about skincare and makeup could use some help. And along the way, she too can grow personally and professional. That personal growth level that comes in Mary Kay, because when you help someone else look and feel their beautiful best, something happens with you. But we're looking for all types, of course. Okay, I think I've shared enough. I hope you guys have some wonderful plans for the holiday. Maybe a barbecue, maybe a staycay in the backyard. Maybe you're going to make some healthy dishes this weekend, like some chia pudding, or, ooh, I just made some protein pistachio gelato. Now I got to doctor it up a little bit more. I'm waiting for some emulsion to come in for flavoring, because extract is weaker than an emulsion. You know what? Have a great weekend. And I look forward to connecting with you next time. I will not be on next Saturday because I will be at Woofstock, a special event for dogs in our community, and adoption of dogs, and, you know, dog food and dog paraphernalia. And we have a table out there, one of the consultants and it's going to be lots of fun. I'm looking forward to it. And we made a dog treat postcard for those who come by, and we're going to have bottled water as well. I will have sunscreen to demo. So if there's kids out there or adults that either forgot to put some sunscreen on, left it in the car, or what have you, they can stop by our booth and get some sunscreen. You guys have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Be safe. Know that you are blessed to be a blessing to others, and you've certainly been a blessing to me. Bye now.